Long before maps were drawn and before the world even knew the name Amazon, the people of the river believed the water was alive, not just flowing, but watching. They told stories of a creature that lived deep beneath the currents. Not a mermaid like the ocean tales, but something older, something shaped by the jungle itself. The elders never spoke her name at night, but travelers along the river called her Oama, the river woman. They said she only appeared when the forest fell completely silent. No insects, no birds, no wind. As if the entire Amazon was holding its breath. One night, hundreds of years ago, a hunter named Iramu was returning to his village. The moon was bright, lighting up the river like silver. He paddled quietly, guided by the familiar path of the stars. But halfway through his journey, he noticed something strange. The river was flowing backward. He froze. No sound, no movement in the trees. Just a heavy, eerie stillness, and the water pulling him upstream. Then he heard it, a sound that didn't belong to any creature in the Amazon. A soft humming, almost like a woman singing underwater. At first, he thought it was the current echoing against the rocks. But then, something broke the surface. A pale face, long dark hair floating around it like river grass. Eyes that reflected the moon, but didn't blink. Iramu held his breath. She wasn't swimming. She wasn't floating. She was standing in the water, as if the river itself was lifting her. The humming grew louder, deeper, until the water around his canoe began to ripple in circles. Iramu felt his boat twisting, turning toward her, even though he wasn't touching the paddle. The river wanted him to look. When he finally met her eyes, she stopped singing. The entire river fell silent again, and in a voice that sounded like flowing water, she whispered, "Do not travel this river with a greedy heart. The Amazon gives, but she also remembers." Suddenly the water released him. The canoe spun back around, and the river began flowing normally once more. By sunrise, Iramu reached his village, pale, shaken, and unable to speak for 2 days. He never returned to that stretch of river again. But to this day, the river communities still warn travelers. If the Amazon grows silent, she is listening. If the water flows backward, she is rising. And if you hear her singing, do not look into the river, because some nights, they say, Awareness still searches for the hearts of those who enter the river with the wrong intentions.